Have you ever lain awake at night, staring at the ceiling, wondering why sleep seems to elude you no matter how exhausted you feel? I know that feeling all too well. For years, I struggled with insomnia, trying everything from counting sheep to expensive mattresses, white noise machines, and even prescription medications. But what if I told you that the solution to better sleep might be sitting right in your kitchen? That's right, the path to blissful restorative sleep might be through your stomach. Today, I'm sharing the 7 most powerful sleep-inducing foods that have transformed my sleep and the sleep of thousands of others. These aren't just any foods, they're specific nutritional powerhouses that contain compounds scientifically proven to help you fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling truly refreshed. Even better, I'll show you exactly how and when to eat them for maximum benefit. Because timing and preparation can make all the difference between a food that helps you sleep and one that just tastes good. Let's start with perhaps the most famous sleep food of all, tart cherries. Not the sweet cherries you might snack on in summer, but specifically tart cherries, often found as juice or in dried form. What makes tart cherries so special? They're one of nature's few food sources of melatonin, the hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycle. But that's not all. They also contain an impressive amount of anti-inflammatory compounds that help reduce pain that might keep you awake. A study from Louisiana State University found that adults who drank just 8 ounces of tart cherry juice twice daily for 2 weeks experienced significant improvements in sleep time and efficiency. They slept an average of 84 minutes longer per night. Imagine adding an extra hour and a half of sleep to your night without changing anything else in your routine. So how should you consume tart cherries for better sleep? The optimal timing is about 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. You can drink 8 ounces of pure tart cherry juice, look for varieties without added sugar, or eat about a quarter cup of dried tart cherries as a bedtime snack. My favorite way to enjoy them is in what I call my sleep well smoothie. I blend a banana, a handful of ice, a tablespoon of almond butter, 8 ounces of tart cherry juice, and a splash of vanilla. It tastes like a treat, but works like a natural sleeping pill. One important note: consistency matters with tart cherries. The study participants who saw the best results consumed them daily, not just on nights when they were struggling to sleep. Think of it as building up your sleep reserves rather than a quick fix. Our second sleep superfood might surprise you: kiwi fruit. These fuzzy little fruits pack a powerful sleep-promoting punch. Research from Taipei Medical University found that people who ate 2 kiwi fruits 1 hour before bedtime fell asleep 35% faster and slept 13% longer than when they didn't eat kiwi. Why are kiwis so effective? First, they're exceptionally high in serotonin, a brain chemical that helps regulate your sleep cycle. Second, they provide almost 400% of your daily vitamin C needs in just 2 fruits. This matters because vitamin C helps lower cortisol, the stress hormone that can keep you tossing and turning. The simplest way to enjoy kiwi for better sleep is to eat 2 medium fruits, peeled and sliced, about an hour before bedtime. Make sure they're ripe. The sweeter they are, the more effective they'll be, as sugar actually helps tryptophan, an amino acid that helps create serotonin, enter your brain. If you're not a fan of eating plain kiwi, try slicing them into plain Greek yogurt with a drizzle of honey. The protein in the yogurt and the carbohydrates in the honey create the perfect combination to help the kiwi's sleep-promoting compounds work even better. Our third sleep-inducing food is one you might already love: walnuts. These brain-shaped nuts aren't just good for your thinking, they're excellent for your sleeping too. Walnuts are one of the best food sources of melatonin, but they offer something else special: a significant amount of omega-3 fatty acids. Research published in the Journal of Sleep Research has shown that omega-3s may increase levels of DHA in your body, which helps promote sleep by increasing production of the sleep hormone melatonin. Additionally, walnuts provide a healthy dose of magnesium, a mineral that plays a crucial role in promoting deep, restorative sleep. Magnesium helps activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for helping you feel calm and relaxed. To use walnuts as a sleep aid, eat a small handful, about 1 ounce or a quarter cup, about an hour before bedtime. You can eat them plain or try what I call sleep trail mix. Combine walnuts with dried tart cherries and a few dark chocolate chips for a delicious and doubly effective bedtime snack. One word of caution: while walnuts are healthy, they are calorie-dense. Keep your portion to about a quarter cup to avoid digestive discomfort that might actually disrupt your sleep. Moving on to our fourth sleep-promoting food: fatty fish like salmon, tuna, and mackerel. These fish varieties are packed with both vitamin D and omega-3 fatty acids, a combination that may improve sleep quality and help you fall asleep more quickly. A study from the University of Oxford found that children who ate salmon 3 times a week experienced better sleep and had fewer problems waking up in the morning compared to those who didn't eat fish regularly. While this study was done with children, researchers believe the effects would be similar in adults. The combination of vitamin D and omega-3s in fatty fish appears to regulate serotonin, which not only helps initiate sleep but improves overall sleep quality. This means deeper sleep with fewer interruptions throughout the night. For better sleep, try to include fatty fish in your diet at least twice a week. I find that eating it at dinner, about 3 to 4 hours before bedtime, works best. A simple baked salmon with a side of roasted sweet potatoes and steamed greens makes a perfect sleep-promoting dinner. If you don't care for fish or follow a plant-based diet, consider talking to your doctor about supplementing with omega-3s and vitamin D, as these nutrients are harder to obtain in adequate amounts from other food sources. Our fifth sleep-inducing food is a beloved comfort food, oatmeal. But not just any oatmeal at any time of day. When eaten in the evening, oatmeal can be one of the most effective natural sleep aids available. Oats are rich in melatonin and complex carbohydrates that trigger insulin production. This increased insulin helps more tryptophan enter your brain, where it's converted to serotonin and then to melatonin, your sleep hormone. Oats also contain impressive amounts of vitamin B6, which your body needs to produce melatonin naturally. Think of vitamin B6 as the factory worker that helps assemble your sleep hormones. For the best sleep benefits, prepare a small bowl of oatmeal, about half the size of a normal breakfast portion, about 90 minutes before bedtime. Use old-fashioned oats rather than instant for a steadier release of carbohydrates. My favorite sleep-promoting oatmeal recipe combines half a cup of cooked oats with a tablespoon of almond butter, a sprinkle of cinnamon, a drizzle of honey, and a small handful of tart cherries. It's like eating a cozy night's sleep in a bowl. The combination of complex carbs from the oats and the small amount of healthy fat from the almond butter creates the perfect sleep-inducing snack. Our sixth powerful sleep food is one you might not expect: kefir. This fermented dairy drink has been consumed for thousands of years, but only recently have scientists discovered its remarkable effects on sleep quality. Kefir is extraordinarily rich in probiotics, the beneficial bacteria that support your gut microbiome. This matters for sleep because a significant portion of your serotonin, a precursor to melatonin, is produced in your gut. By improving your gut health, you're essentially optimizing your body's natural sleep hormone production facility. Additionally, kefir is an excellent source of tryptophan and calcium. Calcium helps the brain use tryptophan to manufacture melatonin. This powerful combination makes kefir a sleep superfood. A study published in the journal Beneficial Microbes found that consumption of probiotics, like those found abundantly in kefir, helped improve sleep efficiency and total sleep time in participants with chronic sleep issues. The best way to use kefir for better sleep is to drink about 4 to 6 ounces about an hour before bedtime. I like to blend mine with half a frozen banana and a dash of vanilla to create a dessert-like treat that promotes sleep. If you're not a fan of the slightly tangy taste of plain kefir, look for varieties with a small amount of fruit flavoring, or try mixing it with a tablespoon of honey and a sprinkle of cinnamon. Just be careful not to choose brands with excessive added sugar, as this can counteract the sleep benefits. For those who are dairy-free, water kefir or coconut kefir can provide similar probiotic benefits, though they won't contain the same levels of tryptophan and calcium as traditional dairy kefir. Finally, we come to our seventh sleep-promoting food: pistachios. These little green nuts are sleep nutrition powerhouses that deserve a place in your bedtime routine. Pistachios contain a significant amount of vitamin B6, which helps your body produce serotonin and melatonin. They also provide protein, healthy fats, and fiber, a combination that helps stabilize blood sugar through the night. Blood sugar dips during sleep can trigger adrenaline release, causing you to wake up. What makes pistachios particularly special for sleep is their remarkably high melatonin content. A study in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that pistachios contain more melatonin than many other foods, including some fruits commonly recommended for sleep. To use pistachios for better sleep, eat a small handful, about 1 ounce or 49 nuts, about an hour before bedtime. I find that pistachios in the shell are particularly helpful because the act of shelling them slows down your consumption, preventing you from eating too many. A word of caution: while nutritious, pistachios are calorie-dense. Stick to the recommended serving size to avoid digestive discomfort that could interfere with sleep. Now that we've covered these 7 powerful sleep-promoting foods, let's talk about how to combine them for maximum benefit. One approach is to create what I call a sleep success plate for your dinner. This might include a piece of baked salmon, a side of roasted sweet potatoes, which contain complex carbs similar to oatmeal, and steamed greens. This combination provides the perfect blend of sleep-promoting nutrients to prepare your body for rest a few hours later. Another strategy is to create a dedicated bedtime snack rotation using these foods. Monday might be your tart cherry smoothie night, Tuesday could be kiwi and yogurt, Wednesday your small bowl of oatmeal, and so on. This variety ensures you're getting the full spectrum of sleep-promoting nutrients throughout the week. I've found that many people experience the best results when they combine a protein source with a complex carbohydrate about an hour before bed. For example, a small glass of kefir with a few walnuts, or sliced kiwi with a tablespoon of almond butter. While incorporating these foods, it's equally important to avoid foods that disrupt sleep. The most common culprits include caffeine, not just coffee, but also hidden sources like chocolate, tea, and some medications alcohol. While it might help you fall asleep initially, it severely disrupts sleep-quality spicy foods. These can cause heartburn and digestive discomfort. High sugar treats. These can cause blood sugar fluctuations that wake you up. Large meals. Eating too much too close to bedtime diverts your body's energy to digestion rather than quality sleep. The results of incorporating these sleep-promoting foods can be truly remarkable. Many people who have struggled with sleep for decades experience significant improvements within just a few weeks. For those who typically fall asleep without trouble but wake up in the middle of the night, combining tart cherry juice before bed with fatty fish at dinner several times a week can be especially effective. Swapping evening sweets for a small bowl of oatmeal with walnuts provides an additional boost to sleep quality. Most people notice they're waking up less frequently during the night within the first 2 weeks. By the 1-month mark, many experience sleeping through until morning most nights, sometimes for the first time in years. Energy levels typically improve dramatically, often reducing the need for caffeine during the day. These results aren't unusual. These simple dietary changes have helped countless people transform their sleep quality. It's worth noting that while these foods can dramatically improve sleep quality for most people, they're not instant cures. Think of them as building blocks that help your body construct better sleep over time. Consistency is key. Incorporate them regularly rather than just on nights when you're struggling. You might be wondering how these foods compare to sleep supplements like melatonin. The advantage of getting sleep-promoting compounds from whole foods is that they come packaged with other nutrients that help them work better in your body. Foods contain not just one isolated compound but a symphony of nutrients that work together. For example, when you take a melatonin supplement, you're getting just melatonin. But when you eat tart cherries, you're getting natural melatonin plus anti-inflammatory compounds and antioxidants that enhance its effects. That said, these foods can work wonderfully alongside supplements if you're already taking them. Just be sure to consult with your healthcare provider about any potential interactions, especially if you're on medication for other conditions. As we conclude, I want to emphasize that better sleep isn't just about feeling more rested, it's about your overall health and quality of life. Improved sleep has been linked to better immune function, sharper cognitive abilities, healthier weight, improved mood, and even longer lifespan. By incorporating these 7 foods into your routine, tart cherries, kiwi, walnuts, fatty fish, oatmeal, kefir, and pistachios, you're not just investing in better nights, you're investing in better days too. Start with just 1 or 2 of these foods that appeal to you most. Notice how your body responds. Keep a simple sleep journal noting which foods you ate and how you slept that night. Over time, patterns will emerge showing which foods work best for your unique body. Remember, what you eat is just one piece of the sleep puzzle. For the best results, combine these sleep-promoting foods with good sleep hygiene practices. Maintain a consistent sleep schedule, even on weekends. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Limit screen time before bed. Get regular physical activity, but not too close to bedtime. Thank you for joining me today on this journey to better sleep through better nutrition. I hope these 7 foods bring you the deep, restorative sleep you deserve. Sweet dreams!